somebody who ordinarily should have been in the studio and who has found herself in exotic digs. Hello, good morning to you, the pride of Vakbo. How are you?
I think you're speaking British English.
Hi, good morning.
Are you all right? Is everything okay?
You're speaking
Yeah, I
British
am.
English. That's not
Yeah, I
Washington.
am. I am good.
Fantastic, fantastic. Where exactly are you reaching us from? Oh, why do you laugh?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning too.
I beg, where you dey?
I am at I am in the United States of America,
Shh.
Washington to be precise.
Sharp.
Washington DC to be precise.
Sharp.
Yeah.
What took you there?
I report from the office of the vice president, and so the vice president is currently in the US for some programs, and so I am here as part of the entourage of the vice president.
Fantastic. Now, kindly briefly run us through what she's been up to since she got into Donald Trump's country. So that we can take the show.
And so the main reason the vice president is here is to attend the 70th anniversary of an organization called Sister Cities International. That is the main reason she's in the US. And that event happened yesterday where she gave the keynote address. And so this organization called Sister Cities International was actually established in 1956, and their core mandate or the reason for the establishment is to ensure, to foster peace, friendship, and mutual understanding by connecting cities across, international borders. And so cities in other countries, in different countries, we try to make friends with cities in other countries. And yesterday I got to know that Ghana, for instance, we've made about 36 sister cities in the United States. And the vice president indicated yesterday in his speech that these friendships are not just on paper, and that those collaborations are giving some results beneficial to both countries because we get to learn from each other. In terms of development, what are they doing that we can replicate in our cities back home in Ghana? And so those relationships are developing a certain form of benefit, giving a certain form of benefits to us, because the local government minister was also part of the entourage. And so it was my first time hearing about the institution, but listening yesterday, if we could, work together like they have said, it would benefit Ghana the more. Because these are cities that are well developed. And so if we are learning from them, if it is, how they get the basic necessities of life for their people, how they ensure that their people, they build their cities in a way that their people benefit directly. If we are learning those, it would be beneficial to us back in Ghana. And so the vice president spoke, and she underscored the fact that Ghana is committed to strengthening such bonds and partnerships, especially those that enhance community growth and economic growth. And so basically, that's a sum up of the event yesterday.
Fantastic. Did you say that we are affiliated with 36 cities in the United States of America? That's some Ghanaian cities?
Yeah, some Ghanaian cities, not really Ghanaian cities, but also cities in the US that are not. No, ask the question again.
All right. In the
Get.
course of your presentation, there's a figure about 36 involving cities,
Yeah.
and so I'm trying to situate the context within which you provided that information.
Yeah. So what she said was that we have made friends with 36 communities.
Okay.
In the United States.
Okay,
Yes,
that's what the vice
we are
president
learning
said.
from.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
Because I
Yep.
know that Accra, for example, is affiliated with Chicago. Because when you get to here,
Yep.
you find something on the airport wall and all that.
So things like that. So I'm yet to get the connection of which other city is connected to who, like that. So those are the things she's talking about, referring to.
Fair enough. So,
yeah. So from sister cities, we met with the Ghanaian community in Maryland. Yeah. So I mean the ambassador Victor Smith who hosted us in his beautiful home where the vice president interacted with Ghanaians living in Maryland, and it was a beautiful experience. It was a beautiful moment when they get to hear what government is doing back home, what I mean, some of them really wanted to know. You cannot live your entire life here. And so I'm sure I saw expectations. Let me know what is happening back home before I take some critical decisions about my life. And so they paid keen attention to the vice president when he was running through what government has done so far to make Ghana better than they had left it, or this government has met it, what they are doing to ensure that, it's a friendly environment for businesses to thrive and all that. And so, she actually told them about why they have decided that the building of the country should be from the top up, not the up to down. And so that's why they decided that 80% of the what we call the common fund goes directly to the district with keen attention monitoring, so that communities would get what they deserve, not somebody sitting in a car and then saying that, okay, so we have to do this in this community when you do not live there. And so that's why they decide that monies will go directly to the community, the district assemblies, and all the other things, policies they are putting in, ensuring. She talked about TOR, reviving TOR. She talked about the big push. She talked about the Women's Development Bank that is about coming up, and couple of things that the people were happy about. And they asked few questions, and then she and her team, provided answers. And so that's how we ended yesterday.
All right, Amelo, see, I'm a stickler for the rules, and so we have ethical considerations as far as wrapping up the show is concerned. And so we'll leave it here, but we'll be getting back to you for a more comprehensive update. But Amos, your partner in crime wants to speak to you, so I'll give him 30 seconds.
This is Senna.
No, that boy.
Yes. No, but I wanted to find out, were there any concerns raised about the direction of the country by those who met the vice president yesterday, the Ghanaian community?
Sana, it will surprise you to know that they are actually impressed about how the country is moving. Truthfully, because when we were going, I actually told my colleagues that the way I see when the president or the vice president or ministers meet Ghanaian community outside the country, the way they ask questions, I was a bit not scared, but skeptical.
Apprehensive.
I was expecting some apprehensive. That's where I was hoping to see, but it's like they are impressed about what is happening. I mean, somebody said, I mean, this tribunal thing should have happened, I mean, in the first year. And yeah, so they talk about the fact that a woman actually said that she, I mean, in the past, her kids back home would call and see, I mean, the food situation in our secondary schools, but now they said they are getting enough.
Okay.
Yeah, so they actually are happy, excited about the way the country is being governed, actually. Yeah.
I think next time when you're doing a report, maybe you can conclude by saying, "Mijina Washington abonsi the mountains na mika say."
You are lucky I am on air. Like, you know what you hear.
You need to have said Fukobasa go you.
Or you can even go everywhere. David Pom down Washington.
Washington.
You people.
Anyhow, Nancy, thank you so much for keeping it crisp.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
when you get back, you come and regale us with stories of your adventures in
Yeah.
Trumpland. And
I'll
we'll
buy
be happy to
chocolate when
receive.
I'm coming.
Me, I like
Yeah.
perfume. I can send you my.
Hey, bye bye.
Better give you per
Bye.
diem.
Bye.
Run.
Have a nice day.
Run.
Enjoy the rest of your
Run.
day.
Run.